I was just hanging out with some friends who were listening to music, and a song came on, and the N-word popped up, and one of the people there just said it very proudly. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Amina, and I'm joined here with Devin. She is the owner of the channel Auntie Alien, so go check her channel out. Today, we're talking about our experiences as Black women living here in Ecuador. If you're interested and want to see part one of this video where we talk about what kind of pushed us to make this move and just our experiences in general, please head over to her channel where you can find part one. Find the link right here and in the description box. So let's get started.
So, Amina, I'm in a small, very small town of Montanita, and you are in a city, coastal city. Yeah.
Yes.
So how is being Black in the city?
I think for me, overall, it's been pretty good. For the most part, I feel like the different things that, make me Black, my dark skin, my hair, different things like that, that I think usually in the U.S. are not seen as beautiful or kind of like pushed aside in a lot of ways, are more seen as beautiful here. I feel like overall, like, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like I feel more beautiful here living in Monta, Ecuador. I think that when people see, especially living in Monta, don't get me wrong, there are Black people, y'all, in Ecuador, but there's not a lot of Black people here in Monta. So I definitely get stares. I definitely get different things like that. But I think the one thing that kind of does bother me, I think, is because there isn't the same history that there is in the United States of race and of Blackness. And because of that, I think there's sometimes I don't know how, but an ignorance or just a lack of knowledge of different things. For example, I was just hanging out with some friends who were listening to music, and a song came on, and the N-word popped up, and one of the people there just said it very proudly. But then as soon as she said it, she looked right at me. So that told me, like, you know what you did. So for me, those different things, and I actually engaged in a conversation with them, and a couple of people were like, yeah, here it doesn't really mean anything bad. People call each other that. It's not that big of a deal. And I think people in the U.S. say that as well. But I think here it's true. Like, we don't have, like, they don't have that same history, that same foundation that we had in the U.S. So I think that's kind of the hardest thing. But I think overall, like, what it means to me to be Black, having like my skin, my hair, all those different things, even being a plus size woman, I think it doesn't feel as a bad thing here. It just feels like, if anything, I'm more appreciated because of those things. I think those things are viewed as being as beautiful here, which I find is overall beautiful as well. Yeah. What about you, Devin? How's your experience been so far in Montanita?
It's been pretty good. I have to say, when I was like looking on Instagram, I did start to get nervous. Being a bigger Black woman, I'm plus size. I'm not, super short. I'm average height. But I felt like there's a bunch of short, skinny Instagram models on the beach here. So I was like, oh my goodness, what am I walking into? But actually, it really hasn't been that bad. I feel like I've gotten some stares from people, like mostly kids that have probably never seen, a plus size Black woman with a natural protective style here before. But overall, like, everyone has been super friendly. I haven't felt like, oh my goodness, this person is following me in the store because I'm Black. I actually have, they ain't paying me no mind.
I have the opposite interaction, but go ahead.
Oh no, I want to hear this.
I think it was like one of the first weeks I was here. This was when my Spanish, I didn't know a lick of Spanish, basically. And I was in a store and I was being followed. And I texted a lady who's become a great like mentor and things like that. And I was like, I'm being followed in the store. Like, what do I do? Like, what is going on? I left the U.S. for this. And she's like, no, it's not like that here. Like, here, if you're getting followed in the store, it's because they genuinely want to be there when, like, you even think of a question. And I've noticed that, like, they do it to everyone. Like, they'll just be, like, lingering around, like, wait for you to ask a question, or they're asking, like, oh, do you need anything or stuff like that. So I did experience that. But, that's kind of that concept of me bringing my ideals, my reality from the U.S. to Ecuador. It's not the same. I'm not in the same country. Like, so it's like here, what one thing may mean in the U.S. doesn't mean the same thing here.
Right.
I learned it's just a customer servicing. They just want to be there for you if you have a question or to like help you right away, which I think is interesting.
Yeah, I've kind of felt like, if anything, people like go out of their way to give us like the best like service, attentiveness. Even like when we go down to the beach, there's like a little bar, and we ate outside there one day, but like the next couple times we went to the beach, here comes a server like running up to us like, can I do anything for you? Like, do you need anything?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so people are like very friendly, and I'm sure like, wherever you go, sometimes if they see Americans, they think that we're all rich, which is not the case, but
nope.
Right. But overall, I think the people are really friendly and do want to make sure that like we're having a good time. And they also get excited when we tell them that we're living here as opposed to visiting.
Yeah, that's very true. And especially the pace, like, because I think sometimes people forget that. I feel like once you leave the U.S., you're American. Because I try not to use that word because it's so weird. Because like we're in America still technically,
right?
But you're American before you were Black in most places. Like they see you like most of the time. Like if I don't say anything, I can like some people would maybe assume I'm not from U.S. Maybe another part in Ecuador, Colombia, whatever. As soon as I open my mouth, they know, oh, okay, she's from the U.S. So like you're from the U.S. before whatever. So I think that's also an interesting thing to navigate through as well.
Yes, for sure. So I have to ask this question only because it's just something that I do when I travel. Have you counted the Black people that you see?
Have I counted?
Yes, because I have been counting. I get excited.
I haven't, but I think the reason why is because I came here knowing there are Black people here. Like I joined, like you as well joined in Ecuador Facebook group. So the first people I knew that were here were Black. So I think for me, like it wasn't really like that. But when I was in Thailand, if I saw like a Black person, or I didn't see no Black people in China, but when I saw a Black person in China, I was like, yo!
Yeah, I mean, I knew that there were Black people here through the Facebook group, but I was the only one that was in Montanita. Everyone was like,
exactly.
It's a party. We've been there for vacation, but we don't live there. So when I see a Black person like on the beach, I'm like,
hey.
Hey.
That's definitely a difference between living in like a city coastal town and living in like just a coastal town. That's definitely a good point.
Yeah, for sure. It's very small, and like they remember you because the town is so small. When I go someplace, they know me and my husband. Like they know if we're not together. Oh, your husband was here or whatever. Like tu esposo something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like the small town feel, but with like the liveliness of Montanita.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. So how do you feel overall mentally? Like where's your head at since leaving with all your experiences, and like you did it, like you're here?
That's a loaded question. That's a really loaded question. But I think overall, I guess to give an answer that the viewers probably are more interested in rather than just my mental health. It's just, I feel like since coming here, I don't know. I feel like I have more peace here. I think you kind of relate to this as well. Like kind of once you get here, it's kind of like, and I don't know how to put that into words, but like, that's kind of just how I felt. I just was like I said, like before, like I never expected this to fix my problems, but I felt like once I got here, whatever problems I did have, I had more space, more energy, more capacity to deal with different things. And I think that has been a good thing. Now, not to tell you I'm not stressed. That sometimes gets rough. But
yeah,
it's not for the same stress or the same things I experienced in the U.S. Not even. It's like so different. What about you? What has your experience been like?
It's definitely very similar. I feel so much lighter.
Mm.
I feel like being a creative and musician and stuff. I wrote my first song or poem, and that I planned on turning into a song in months. Like, I haven't been able to write
Wow.
probably since, I think, the last time I like wrote something that I was like, this is good, and I got out everything that I need to say, was when I was in Morocco. So it wasn't even in the States. And so that
Wow.
was over a year ago.
That's
So
beautiful.
like, yeah, being here and being able to like breathe deeply, sleeping good, like sleeping a lot. And I had heard from other Black expats. I think there was like a thread in the Blacksit group that was like, did anybody else like just sleep for a month straight when they moved? And there was one woman that commented, who I think she moved to the Gambia, and she's like, I slept nonstop. And one of the elders like in her town said, like, that's okay. Like, you're tired. You need to rest. And so that really like hit home to me, because I think we are guilted for resting in the States, because it's all about,
Yes.
you got to hustle. Capitalism is coming for you. And
Productivity.
yeah. So like even the first couple of weeks when I was like taking naps and sleeping in late, I was like feeling guilty. Like, oh, you shouldn't be doing this. What about your productivity? But then when I let go of that, and like, I don't know how it is in Manta, but if you go out in the middle of the day, like people are napping here in their hammocks. People just,
Really?
yeah.
I need to come out there and visit you. That sounds
for sure.
amazing.
Yeah, it's just like way more laid back. And so I've had time to rest not only my body, but my mind. And I feel like I really have needed this space. It's just like, you can't go wrong with going outside and getting sunlight, going to the beach.
Exactly.
Mentally, like you said, there's still stress. There's still like, I still have to live, there's still work and stuff like that. But I just feel like I am in a better place to handle that.
Exactly.
As opposed to having all the stressors of the United States on my back, while having to figure out my work schedule and, my next move, like all of that stuff. I just
100%.
feel light as a feather.
I feel lighter just having this conversation, because I think hearing someone else kind of mirror the same things that you are feeling, it kind of makes it more real. And it's like, yeah, like this is like, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, that's beautiful. And I'm so glad you're able to like focus on like your creativity and stuff again. If you're under too much stress, then it just becomes way too much to deal with everything, let alone be creative or just to access the other parts of your brain that are like meant to do something other than just work or something like that.
Absolutely. And I have to tell you, Mina, I don't think I've told you this before, but like, you were one of the deciding factors in me like being inspired to move here, because I was like, you're what, 23?
Yeah.
And I'm 29. And I was like, if this girl could pack up by herself, like, I know that's right, getting all of her flowers and giving herself better opportunity and moving to Ecuador, that I know I could do it. And, I'm moving with my partner, even though it's still scary, like I have, someone here with me. So to see you, a young Black woman, do this for yourself, by yourself, was like, yes.
Stop it.
So inspiring, honestly. And
oh my God, why are you doing
posts and your videos? I was like, all right, that's it. Like, I'm going. Absolutely.
Thank you so much. That means a lot. I'm always so weird when I actually had someone come up to me in a grocery store. Like, I was sitting in line, and this guy, I just want to say he's a white man, because I expect like other Black women things to watch my channel, but he's like, "Are you on YouTube?" And I was like, "Yeah." Well, actually, I didn't say it. I was with someone else. They're like, "Yeah, she's on YouTube," and he's like, "I watched your videos." He's like, "You're the reason I'm here." And I'm like,
wow.
What? Oh. So whenever like it still doesn't get real to me that I've done it, let alone that I'm helping other people do it as well. Yeah. So thank you. That really means a lot. And that's honestly my goal though with this channel, is I just want to give other people, if I could just give you a slice of knowledge or insight into yourself to know that you can do it, then I think that's, because at the end of the day, it's all in us. There's something inside you that's greater than the obstacle. I live by that.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you. Keep it up. You're inspiring people. I mean, that's my same goal here, like showing people like you can have it all. You can do whatever
Mhm.
you want to do. You just have to put your mind to it and
And
you
you're
know,
doing it, man. You're literally doing it. You're even the
listen,
inspiration too. You're literally doing it.
we both are out here and thriving. And that's what we wanted in the first place. So
Mhm.
look at us.
Yes, look at it.
Two Black girls from the States that wanted better, and we're here.
Stopped at nothing to get it.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm excited to keep conversations with you. We're definitely gonna organize something. Either I'm coming to Monta, you're coming to Montanita.
I need to come to Montanita. I need to feel this town, like small town peace.
Yes.
I've always been in the city, so I think I need to. I'm always scared of things being a little too quiet, but I think I could do
It's
a
not
couple days
quiet
just
here.
quiet. Oh, okay. Well then, I'm down.
Yeah.
Then let's go. I'm ready.
Mhm. It's a small town, but it's a party town. So somebody's
Oh
hospital
yeah.
is always blasting music. There's dogs,
Perfect.
there's cows. Yeah, we got the party.
Oh, cows. Okay, perfect.
Yes, I think I just heard a rooster right now, so not quiet.
We hear the roosters here though. Those are interesting.
Yeah, and they go nonstop.
All right, everyone. Well, we're so happy that you stopped by and watched this video. Please let us know if you have any questions, drop them below in the comment section. Please subscribe to both of our channels and you can see and follow our journeys as Black women living in Ecuador. Also, please feel free to check out Devin's YouTube channel, Auntie Alien. She has some great content as well. And I'll see you guys in our next video. Peace.
See ya.